And when I began to look at these in my childhood, I discovered a lot of patterns that I was like, yo, this pattern is doing a lot. And there's one specifically that I want to talk to you about because it illustrates why it's so important that you study your own childhood, because that is where all these patterns emerge from in your life. One thing that I grew up with was I grew up with my aunts, and my aunts had this thing about finish your plate. Let me know in the comments if you know if that was you, if you grew up with that energy. My aunts were very much like, you got to finish your plate before you get up from the table. And this pattern is an interesting pattern because I remember really not wanting to finish my plate at times, being full, and still eating because this person said that I'm not able to get up unless my plate is clean. And that behavior, that dynamic, really created a very interesting pattern for me. And this pattern has manifested in my life in many different ways. It manifests in the form of overeating. So I will eat even though I'm full, because again, don't get up till you finish your plate, even when you are complete with your eating. And it has also shown up as taking on more than I desire, because I've learned to literally take in more food than I desire. And I've also have learned to not know when to say no. Or I'm not even gonna say not know when to say no. I'm gonna say to expect my no to not be received. Yeah. I've learned to expect my no to not be received because of that finish your plate pattern in my childhood. And it has showcased all over my life, in my business. 20,000 things on the to-do list. Girl ain't gonna do like two on a good day. In my relationship, thinking I'm gonna be able to do all these things around the house, she ain't gonna do nothing because she's tired from all the things she did in the business. It has showcased in my relationships with my friends, saying yes to things, knowing that it's gonna be really difficult to make that happen because of that expectation that the no is not gonna be received. You see how that happens? And this is why we gotta look at our childhood, because these childhood patterns that we have are running the show. And when you don't know they're running the show, you are not prepared to make different decisions when things come up.